go?
Yep, all good.
2-1. Here we are at Caulfield punters. I'm here with Jason Kerr. We filmed a quick track report at the last Caulfield meeting. It was so well received, we thought we'd do it again. So thanks for
joining you, Darren. No worries.
Thanks for joining us again, mate.
Very good.
So beautiful day out here at Caulfield in May. I've just walked a lap. I'm sweating.
Yeah, you got a good sweat up. So
we had the 4 meetings in April, so and the track raced superbly. So what have you had to do to the track since then?
yeah, the first day, as you say, we had the 4 in a row. We started in the true, then went out to 4, 8, and then the last one we had in 12. So it sort of had a pretty even spread right across. So we're back into the true today, tomorrow, which is the last time was 8th of April. So now this time of year the recovery slows down, but certainly as you've probably seen on your walk, it has recovered really well. That inside 5 or 6 is in great conditions, probably back to sort of 95% of what you'd like it, although it's a bit slower this time of year, obviously with the cooler days and that. But prep wise, this time of year just gets a repair after the previous meeting, and that's all been done sort of 4.5 weeks ago. So it's basically just had a recuperation, a cut a week since then, and so it's come up in pretty good nick for tomorrow.
Yeah. So with those progressive rail movements out,
yep.
At what point do you do the verti draining on this sort of inside?
Yeah, we
5
did
to 10 metres.
we did it in two stages this time. We did 0 to 12 just before the last meeting, so it didn't affect obviously the 12 metres out, and then straight after the meeting a fortnight ago we did the outside 12 on the Monday. So it's all had a verti drain since we last raced here. Our data at the moment is telling us it's quite sort of, it's probably dry or sort of on that side of things, but we've got to take into account it's got the verti drain in it from it's a bit over 2 weeks ago, so certainly you can feel that cushion in it, and generally that sort of that time of year that cushioning will stay around for probably a month or even longer. So got no problems. It'll probably race in that 4 range on Saturday. We get a bit of breeze around, a chance to go to a 3, but certainly there's absolutely 0 wind at the moment. Cool nights, heavy dews, so I'd like to see a bit of breeze tomorrow and we're a chance for a 3 at some stage Saturday.
Yep, no, that sounds good. Like I've just walked it, and I would say it just felt like a 3.5 to me, but with that verti draining adds a little bit of resistance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though the track itself's, there's not a lot of resistance in the in the denseness of the turf.
Exactly, yeah.
So they'll run pretty good times, and I would be thinking it'd be a 3.5 or something like that in that between a 3 and a 4 on Saturday.
Yeah, generally I think the plan is at the moment we'll go up 4 tomorrow. We'll have a look at it Saturday morning, but going by the forecast and what we can see, it'd probably call it it'll be a 3.5 Saturday morning. So unless it's definitely into that 3 range, we'll go with a 4, and then the stewards have a look at it. The jockeys have a bit of a play with it, but just discussing times. I think the times will be pretty similar to a couple of meetings ago. I think they'll run about 1:10 for the 1200s, which is not a bad time for the quality of horses this time of year, and I think that's about where we'll land on the day. Yeah,
but with the light winds punters, it's perfect punting conditions. So I would think the on paces will be, as Jason said, they'll be running reasonably quick times. So if you want to run them down, you're going to have to do something. And if you want to win a race from back in the field, you'll need to find a high pressure race. So really good conditions for punters to find a winner. I'm looking forward to it. So after this meeting, it's a bit of a break until July. We've got 3 meetings in July.
Yeah, we've got a 6-week break over the early part of winter, which is good. Renovation-wise, we'll do a very light sort of what we call a bristle. We'll just take a lot of the rubbish out of the under the canopy. That'll sort of happen on Monday, Tuesday, but we won't do anything too severe because obviously recovery is fairly slow this time of year. And then we'll resume in July 1, and we're pretty much on every fortnight there. You sort of get into the Monash, I think it's the 2nd meeting back into the Bletchingley, and obviously it rolls on from there. So probably this stage we won't, July 1 we won't be back in the true. We'll probably be about 6 or 7 metres out at this stage is the plan. And then obviously back into the true, I think, for Bletchingley, and then obviously the carnival rolls on from there. So that's the early plan, but things can change, as you know. Outstanding.
Well, punters, we've had the 4 meetings that were here in April at Caulfield, a Flemington meeting, and might have been 2 Flemington meetings, and enough Sandown meetings to give us a really good basis of form. So I think the form that you're using for this meeting, that's feeding this meeting, is really reliable. So it's a really good punters meeting. I think that just picking a couple out for the punters, Thelberg will be really hard to beat in race 4, coming off a outstanding win at Bendigo, and Carterista's a really good each way chance in the last race. So something for the punters there. Looking forward to Saturday. It'll be a great meeting.
Yep.
Thanks again for joining us, Jason.
Pleasure.
Good on you,
All right.
Thank you.